Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we are checking out a new community test version of the game which released recently. So the game's just booted up. I've got no idea what is in this update whatsoever. I can see there is a new difference up the top here. We now have a FPS gauge at the top here, which is quite cool. So I've just clicked on that and it's showing us that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I've never seen this before. So FPS, oh wow. Oh, that's a lot of options. Oh wow, that's loads of stuff. Physics, FPS, total mass. I mean, yeah, so this is a new version of the game that came out recently. So this is a community test build. So if we look down here, community test 30 or 30, because I'm guessing this is an early version of update 30. So this should be pretty interesting. We can see 1.43 days ago, so it's quite a fairly recent version of the game as well. So looking pretty cool indeed. So we just need to kind of discover what is actually in this version of the game. As I've got no idea. I don't know if there's new objects or whatever, any new physics, new features. I've got no idea. I haven't been able to find any information on what is actually in this. So we're just going to go in and just sort of see what we can find, really. So we've got a new option at the top here. So this is now for FPS, which is pretty cool. So it's showing us all the stuff. So if I speed up the simulation, how does this play out? Does it do anything? Let's see. So, okay, it's sitting comfortably at 44 FPS. So, okay, interesting stuff. Right, let's just go ahead and close that. I'm just going to have an overall look at all the planets as well, just see if there's any differences. It's changed all my settings. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Oh. Okay, what is this? I was meant to click the... Oh, because all the stuff's in a different order. I want chart mode, that's it. I was going to click on chart mode, but... Planet 9, what has happened here? It's got a custom... Oh, okay. I'm just going to spawn Planet 9 in. I'm going to put it there. Let's check this out. Oh, oh yes, look at that. Now that's awesome. So Planet 9 has finally got a texture in the game. Look at that. That's fantastic. There we go. So let's go ahead and spawn in just to... Yeah. So Planet 9 is no longer a randomized object. Oh, there we go. But yeah, Planet 9, no longer a random object. It has a texture. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that. I like the shade. I have to say, I really, really do like the shade. I mean, I'll probably say it looks more realistic than the one I have. I mean, we'll get a comparison up on the screen. So there we go. And yeah, fun story about this is I actually was speaking to the developer. So I was talking to Dan, he's the creator, obviously, the guy I interviewed the other week. And I did say about a texture for Planet 9 in a call prior to the interview, in just a one-on-one call. And he quite liked the idea, so it looks like he has taken the feedback and actually made it the real thing. So there's a comparison of my Planet 9 and then the new Planet 9 in the game. So I've got to say, I really do like the way that one looks. I mean, that looks really good. So you can see my one, I think it's almost too color enhanced now. This one looks a lot more sort of clean, realistic, sort of gas giant sort of appearance. I like that. I really do like that. I mean, let's just get a lineup of all the objects. So actually, what I'll do is I'll head into chart mode. Right, so let's see what it looks like comparing to the other gas giants. So we've got the new Planet 9 and the old Planet 9. So yeah, look at that. It looks good, doesn't it? Wow, that looks cool. That does actually look really awesome. So you've still got Jupiter and Saturn over here. They still look all the same. Uranus, obviously the same texture. Neptune, and then Planet 9. Oh, go away. Let's head back to where we were. But yeah, that is cool. And I was not expecting to see this in the game. I mean, that's fantastic. Well, in this version anyway. I was hoping to see it eventually because we did suggest the feedback. But in this update of the game, I mean, that's fantastic. Look at that. So Planet 9. I mean, that's probably going to be the highlight of the update for me, just right there. Is Planet 9 has got a whole new texture you guys can have some fun with. So if you'd like to access this version of the game, all you need to do is, if you've got the game on Steam, you just need to right-click on the game in your games, go to Properties, then go to Local, obviously betas, and then press Community Test, early version of an upcoming update. All you need to do is select that, boot the game up, and then you'll get this version of Planet 9. But look at that. Fantastic. So, okay, let's go ahead and see if there's any other changes. So I'll run a performance test as well. So I'm just going to see if there's any new bits in here, or just see how the game performs in this version of the test. So we'll just have to let that play out for the time being. But yeah, Planet 9, a custom texture. That is Really, really cool. Now, I'm actually speaking of that, because we did suggest other textures, like the moons of Uranus, Triton, around Neptune, for instance. I'm going to go ahead and see if those guys have had any changes, just out of curiosity. And then we're going to look into some collision physics and stuff. Whoa, this simulation looks different. Look at all the orbit rings. It didn't used to look like that. Interesting. Okay, right, what have we got next? So, I'll take it it's still the same old simulations. We've got the galaxy collision. We'll probably have Saturn and Neptune go at it as well. So, okay. So we'll just have to see. Okay, so this still all looks the same. So I think the performance test, I mean, that's been the same for quite a while in all of these updates. Now we've got the good old Saturn and Neptune collision. So we'll see how that plays out. So there we are. Okay, what have we got next? Oh, Kane, what are you doing? Oh, I think it's loading. Or is it frozen? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Interesting. That did take a while to load there, so that's very, very curious as to why that is the case. Let's see, so moon's getting pounded. It's not having that weird water glitch anymore when objects hit the moon, because it used to like put massive pockets of water on it. So it looks like that's been fixed actually, which is quite cool. So, okay, 37 frames per second. Okay, we'll send that. Why not? There you go. Cool. Right. Interesting stuff. Right. Anyways, moving on. So I'm going to just go ahead and see all of the objects, all of the moons. So I'm going to go ahead and... so we've got Planet 9 there. I really, really like the way that looks, I'd say. I think that's fantastic. So, really, really do like the way that's looking now. So, Planet 9, yeah, got its own texture finally. Very, very cool indeed. So, I really am a fan of that. I think that is really, really cool. So, okay, so I'm just going to see the other objects in the solar system. So, Pallas, Pallas? Does this have a texture now? Oh... Is that different every... Okay, no, that's just random textures. It looks like it has like a unique appearance there. Vesta... Ooh, Vesta has a texture. Look. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if this is new, but Vesta now has a texture. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to check previous versions to confirm that. Someone let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe that is... Yeah, I believe that didn't have a texture before. We've got Iris now. I don't remember Iris being... I don't remember Iris having a little picture. So Iris is now a... Well, okay, that's random. Make, how are you doing? Okay, so that's also random. Hemea. Again, that's random. Sedna, how you doing? So Sedna, Sedna isn't red anymore. Interesting. Because Sedna was spawning red at one point. Okay, so Sedna's just all random generated again. Cool. Okay. Interesting stuff. Got some new... I want to say there's some new comets there. I don't remember seeing those guys before. Okay, right, moving on to moons. Right, I want to see the major... I want to see Triton to start off with. So I'm going to just go ahead, new simulation. I'm going to spawn in Uranus and Neptune's moons, because they're the ones that we did give some feedback for. So let's go ahead and see if those are in the game or not. So let's go and have a look. Ooh, secret options. Show only to devs. Thruster. So what does that do? Force. I've no idea what that means. I want to say Neptune's texture looks a little different, actually. I don't remember that having a like white stripe there. Does that look different to you? I'm not sure. Or am I just being picky? I'm not sure. Does that look different? Let me just spawn a different version. I don't know. I want to say it. Neptune's had a slight modification. I don't remember it having like the white bands being that sort of... Huh. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, this is new. So what's that all about? Oh. Interactions, pull others, non-spherical gravity. What does that do? I want to know what all these do. Okay, so we're definitely experimenting with this. Show only to devs. Collide. So there's some like hidden options here only the devs have. Inverted gravity. Oh, we're definitely having some fun with that. Density. Okay. Momentumness. Okay, so that's... Okay. So what if I add a value in here? Does this do anything? Oblateness factor. I don't know. I don't know what these options are doing. I mean, this is all a developer version, so I have no idea if any of these features are fully working yet, obviously. So just having a little peek through all of the options, just seeing if there's anything in here. No, go away. Composition. What have we got in here? Okay, so still got the same old compositions in there. Any other options? Oh, show only to death. Okay, so we've got more hidden options. Present. Whoa, what's this? Star. Ooh. Terrestrial planet. Gas jar. Okay, so what is that doing? That's weird. What do these do? Past type, present type, star. Okay, so that's category planet. Oh, that's so cool. So there's like... Interesting. Okay. Link atmosphere? Disable into... Oh, these are so strange. It's like hidden show only to devs options. What do they do? I don't know if they have really any... I don't know if they do anything, but they are there. Black hole, terrestrial planet, planetoid. Oh, that's really interesting. So it's a bunch. Oh, we did something. Oh, because we actually did turn it into a black hole. Okay. So what if we tried to turn it back to a planet? Let's try that. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, appearance. Anything new here? Interface color, that's still the same. Obviously, bands. Okay, that's all the same. And then actions. Explosion, shiny stairs, energy. Thrust. I want to know what thrust. What does this mean? I want to know. Oh, interesting. Okay, but anyways, what I wanted to do is add moons. I wanted to see if Triton has any appearance yet. No, it looks like it's still random. Okay, but we can still hope eventually. We have suggested it, so we can do it at the end of the day. But okay, so let's have a little experiment. Oh. Ah, okay, that's probably something to do with this. Okay, I'm going to try again. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go into a fresh simulation. Go into a fresh simulation. And we're going to try seeing what this can do. So, I'm going to mess with the sun. Whoa, what's this? Solar system alternate... That's new. What's this about? Whoa. Our solar system home to 8 planets. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So, what is this? Anything interesting in here we need to know about? Huh. I wonder what that simulation is for then. Again, it looks like it's some secret dev one. It has like a hidden eye option there. I'm very, very interested. I want to know what this is all about. Okay. Right, anyways, right. Let's have a little experiment with these new options. So I want to see, what does this do? So force. So we're going to look at the solar system. So if I turn the force of the sun down to 0. So what does that do anything? Let's see. Okay. So if we have a little play of it. So that doesn't do anything. By the looks of it. Okay. Interesting. Right. Appearance. Was it composition? Anything here we can play with? So what do these do? So let's see if these have any effect on the sun. So disable. I can't turn that on. Okay. Link atmosphere. So that does. I don't think that does anything. Maybe that's only for rocky planets. Okay. And then link master body. So if I turn that off, does that do anything? Okay. No? Alright, okay, I'll leave those the way it was. Okay. Right, down here. This is where I think we'll see some problems. So, non-spherical gravity. So what does this do? Turn it on. Okay, so surely that's going to do something. Okay, no. Maybe the buttons aren't really... One? Anything here? No? Okay. So let's put that back to 0. Okay, so turn that off. Right. Pull others or pulled by others. So if I turn off pull others. There you go. Okay. So it loses its... So what if I turn it on again? I think it's too late. I think they're gone. Let's see. So does anything still survive? Or... Okay, so Neptune's managed to hang on. Okay, so it's managed to keep some of the objects that didn't go too far out. Interesting. What if I turn off pulled by others? So that'll stop the sun being moved. Collide with others. Turn it off. So the sun is moving, and pull others obviously turn that off, and it will sling everything out. Okay, interesting. So we've got negative luminosity as well. Inverted Oh, we're definitely trying that next. Okay. So oh man. Okay. Right. Actually, let's do it in our custom simulation. Why not? We know it, so we know everything. Okay. So let's do it in here. Put all the fancy colours. Right. Okay. So sun. Hello. Okay. Right. So, inverted... So, what's this? So, oh. So, the gravity is completely inverted. So, it's basically a minus value, I believe. So, is that... okay. So, that just slingshots something out. So, let's see. Can we get anything to actually orbit it? So... No. Like I said, inverted gravity stops stuff from orbiting. Oh, okay. Interesting stuff. Okay, so what we got? So Non-spherical gravity, inverted, negative luminosity. Oh, see, that's the magic cold star we had before. So that doesn't do anything. Radius from composition, momentumless, or want orbit. Okay, let's try that again. So let's just see what else is hidden in it, because there's a bunch of new options. I already want to know all these do. I mean, I think once the update fully releases and we get a proper insight of what everything does, we'll be able to experiment more. But this is just a brief sort of overview of what could be coming. So, momentumless on. So does that stop the sun rotating or moving, or? And if I turn it back on again. Okay, so yeah, as we can see, so momentumless, look, you can see the sun is slightly moving, like it normally does, because of the presence of Jupiter and stuff. That pulls the sun around a bit. So, yeah, the sun slowly moves, depends on where Jupiter is on occasion. So, you can see the sun just goes in little circles. If we just speed up time, you can see the sun, it just goes in like these little circles, look, like that. But as soon as we turn off momentum, or if we put this on, it looked like the sun got stuck for us, or has it? I don't know, actually, okay. No, it looks like it is still moving. Ah, okay. Collide group major trail component. So you can turn off trail completely. Interesting. Okay. So it is still moving. It is there, but you can turn off the trail. Want orbit off. So I think that in theory means that the object can't, or it can't orbit anything else, possibly. And trail. It's momentumless. Okay, so all of those options. Okay, so they haven't really done anything. Okay. Radius from density. So, okay, so that's something to do with the radius. And then, so that looks like it's something new because it doesn't have the flags. Magic. So we have the negative luminosity, the magic cold star, and then inverted gravity. This object will exert a repulsed gravitational force instead of an attractive gravitational. Okay, so that will basically make anything slingshot away. But I wonder, can you... Okay, so obviously the sun is the dominant object here. So if you put inverted, it's just going to sling everything out. But what if one of the planets has inverted gravity? So let's go to Mars. So if I put inverted... So what... Does that do anything? I want to see, because the source is still orbiting the sun. It's only Mars's gravity alone that is inverted. So... Interesting. Okay, but I want to... Actually, that actually raises an interesting experiment, actually. So we're going to go into a simulation now. So I've had a little play in there. Oh, let's go in there. Yes. Okay. Right. So I'm going to do Earth versus Mars. So I'm going to place Earth in there, nice and simple, and then we're going to go Mars. We're going to put Mars right there. Okay. Right. Now, we can already see that Mars is heading towards the Earth. But what if I was to put negative gravity on Mars? So I press that. What happens now? Okay, so it still gets sucked in. Okay. Now, that's probably because Earth is still the dominant object. But if I try that again and put Earth as the negative... In theory, that should bounce Mars away. If this makes... Okay, so let's put Mars there. Okay. So again, Mars is heading towards the Earth. But Earth this time, we're going to go negative gravity to you. So press that. Oh! Oh, it pushed it away! Okay, so if I launch stuff at Earth, let's launch another... I don't want to use like the same mass of Earth. So I'll use smaller mass. Okay, so Mars is approaching Earth. But as soon as it gets too close, it's going to push it away. So Earth now has a force field around it, so nothing can collide with it. That's anything smaller than Earth will not be able to collide with it. If you put something larger than Earth, I don't think Earth will be able to do much about it. But very, very interesting stuff. So let's try putting something really close to it. So I put it there. It can push it. Look, so the closer you get to Earth. Oh, fired that one through a bit. Oh, no, I didn't make it that time. So if I try a Venus versus Earth, so they're still. Oh, I think Venus. Oh. So Venus, obviously because it's a large object, it can sort of get in there a bit, but then it bounces off. Look at that. So it hits Earth, and then it doesn't... Oh, that one didn't even make it. So we go Mars again. Obviously, the smaller the object, the harder it's going to be for it to arrive. So Mercury, again, they won't be able to make it, but something as large as Venus can do it. It can get close enough. Oh, whoa. Okay. But what about Earth itself? From another object, the mass of Earth. Oh. Okay, interesting. So there you go. Again, they will not have it. But if we, as soon as we throw in the next largest planet, so planet 9, this will probably just engulf it completely because it's larger than the mass of Earth. Oh, have we broken something? Oh, I think we've broken the game. Oh, I think we've frozen it. Alright, everyone. So just booting the game up again. So looks like if you play with negative gravity, the game doesn't like it too much. So Okay, right, what I'm going to try again is I want to see. So we're going to put Earth, we're going to use Earth as our example again. Because I'm guessing it's on a mass basis. So the more massive the object is, anything smaller than that mass, it should be able to push away. But as soon as you put an object with larger mass in, it will probably still just get pulled in. So we're going to go inverted gravity. So as we can see here, this will slingshot Mars out. Or again, we'll do Venus again, just to sort of show. So anything smaller than the mass of Earth should in theory get pushed out a bit. Yeah, so the Earth pushes it away. But as soon as we try a larger object, so I'm going to go to Planet 9 this time. I'm going to spawn Planet 9 there. I don't see Earth pushing this away because it's larger mass than Earth. Yes, okay. Oh, Planet 9. Whoa, Planet 9. Ho ho. Okay, right. That's a bit. And those, I want to say the clouds look slightly different. Does the particles look different there? I don't know. They do look in. Oh, there's a lot of material here. Let's delete all that. Okay, interesting. Looks like Venus is going to have a little. Oh, okay, right. Let's try again. So I want to try this with a mass of the sun. So if I put a negative, so a sun. So we've got the sun in here. Negative. We'll do negative of both actually. So we'll go down here. Negative and negative. So it's negative gravity, it's negative luminosity. Okay, so I'm going to fire planets at this and see what happens. So we're going to go with, let's go Titan, why not? So Titan, hello. Right, okay. So Titan is approaching the cold star. We're going to throw Saturn's whole system in actually, why not? There you go, Saturn's entire system. Oh, so we'll delete that one. So we've got the entire system of Saturn approaching the cold, rejective sun. That's negative luminosity, negative... yeah, the gravity as well. It's turning the moons away. Look, they've been put. It's pushed the whole system away, all of them. So everything it tries to get close will just be rejected. So what we're going to do is we're going to try Jupiter's system, but we're going to turn off auto, and we're going to increase the speed that it approaches. So we're going to times it up a bit. Right now, we're going to send Jupiter into the sun. Okay, so let's see if Jupiter's system has any more luck. It's travelling faster. We're going to see if the sun can reject it or not. Let's see. Oh, it's slowing down. Oh, it's pushed it out. Okay, I don't know if it ate anything there, but it definitely pushed a lot of... The Jupiter system got completely rejected from there. So if we just speed up the simulation, we'll see all of the objects are just going to get slung away. The sun is pushing everything out. Does not want to be in business with anyone. So we're going to try something... So we're going to use Proxima Centauri system, so something a little larger. I'm going to fire it there. So that's so again, Proxima Centauri bounces away. Can we fire it in closer? No, the sun won't have it. Look, I don't even know if they touch, but they just go straight out. Now we're going to try a larger star, Alpha Centauri A, which is larger. So we're going to try putting that there. Now Alpha Centauri A again. As soon as you put an object with bigger mass, it will just get rid of it. It will break the negative gravity, because you have an object that's -1 sun, but if you have an object that's above a sun, that's still going to be the stronger objects. It will just pull it in. So pretty cool, interesting stuff. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, they're going to make some fun situations there. So that's really cool. I really like that. That is awesome. So there we are. So that is a brief overview of what will be coming, or that's what I could discover in the update that will be coming soon. So we've had a good look through the objects. We've got the Hubble Space Telescope. Now I think James Webb, I think that was already in here, but Hubble, I think, if I remember right, this was mentioned in our interview with Dan, the creator of the Universe Sandbox, and he did say that the Hubble would be making an appearance. So here you go, Hubble Space Telescopes. We've got Hubble and we've got James Webb. There you go. Cool. So there you are. Look at that. So we've got the good old Hubble. That's a cool looking object. Look at that. So there you are. Hubble. Hello there. Nice. Classic telescope right there. And then also we got the new James Webb telescope. So check this one out. So there it is. Very, very fancy. And they are going to crash into each other. Oh dear. They're going to crash. Going into each other. Remember, human objects are really weird the way they work, so I don't know if they'll collide or not. I don't think they're programmed to. Oh no, they are. Okay, so that just ate the other one up. So yeah, there's James Webb. But yeah, there we are. So Hubble Space Telescope, also a new addition. So we've got Hubble, we've got Planet 9 as a new addition as well. Very, very cool indeed, and I like it. I think it's great. It's fantastic that Planet 9 has now finally got a texture of its own. So yeah, all I can say is massive thanks to the developer team for actually doing what we wished and doing basically what we suggested. I mean, that's awesome. And I think I've frozen the game again, so I think that's a good time to end it off. So yeah, we are, guys. That does it for this experimental version of Universe Sandbox Update 30. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. It looks like the stability of the game still is a little weird, obviously, because it's just frozen here. So yeah, hopefully we'll see that fixed in the full release. But yeah, I've got to say, I'm looking forward to seeing this when it comes out and seeing what all those buttons do. Because obviously a lot of those buttons, those developer buttons, obviously they weren't doing anything. But I think once the update's fully out, we could see some of those things fully implemented. So I think that'll be fantastic to see. And yeah, there we are, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, let us know what you think down below in the comments. Let's see if we go for 50 likes on today's video, guys. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.